Yeah, so I would like to welcome all of you. It's time, but then let's give ourselves. All right, so thank you so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining us from. It's great to see you all here again. So, on behalf of the team, we would like to say kudos, well done. You've done so well for all this while since we started. You've been very punctual. You have been with us. You have been very engaging as well. And we really appreciate your presence. We appreciate all the contributions and all the involvement. And we would like to encourage you that don't give up yet. It has just started, so you can't give up. There are more lectures to come. There are more interesting talks to come our way as well. And also get connected to other people in the field, other researchers, professors, and educators as well. And the interesting opportunities as well. You may have seen the email for an opportunity to do a master's program in quantum science and technology, probably next year for those who actually excel in this program. And there's also an opportunity to actually join the team to Germany in March next year. So we are saying don't give up. I mean, you have to show your presence. Being online actually counts a lot. So please don't assume you have the recordings to watch, but no, your presence online will actually count to all these things we'll be looking at for you to be eligible to be on our master's program or be on the team to travel to Germany. I'd like to welcome you once again for today's session on branding yourself as an online learner, and would also like to apologize for last time we couldn't have this session. So we are not new to this session because we've done it before, halfway through. We've done this before, but then it's very important that we get to actually do a little hands-on as well to be able to brand ourselves so well as quantum researchers, quantum scientists, or quantum educator, whichever stream you would like to take in future. It's equally important that you know how to brand yourself to be able to connect to those also in the community. So we are saying, how do we build a strong digital identity? How do you, as a researcher, as an educator, build a strong digital identity for other people to notice or to recognize your abilities, your skills that you have as well? So we already know what online learning is. I mean, after COVID, I think most of us have been exposed to online learning already. Maybe in some years back, we didn't know what online learning is. But then today, there's a lot of activities going on online in terms of workshop, in terms of conferences, in terms of seminars, and even program, BSc programs, masters, and a lot of programs are actually running online. That is making it very flexible and very accessible to you as well. So wherever you are, you can choose to do a master's program. You can choose to run a professional development program. And it's actually growing today in the educational landscape. So you realize that most institutions are actually doing virtual learning for people who are very far away and they can't make it. So online learning has become part of us today, and in future it is going to actually grow. So since we are doing online learning, the question is, why does branding actually matter to you? Why does it matter to you? So I'd like to hear your feedback in the comment section or in the chat room why you think that to you personally, branding is very important. So Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, says that a brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. So why does it matter to you? So I'm very curious about the natural world and would like to know more about it. Okay, so David is also saying it creates convenience. Why does branding matters to you? Any more, you can put it in the chat or you can raise your hand and unmute yourself and share why you think branding matters to you personally to easily stand out in the world of business. Okay, it sets you apart. Branding makes you offset from Philip as well. Okay, so from Abraham, he says it makes you stand out. Also, it makes you an ideal candidate for the job. From Gideon, he says it gives you a sense of respect. So you realize that one way or the other, wherever you find yourself, whether online, whether in your own closet, in your own community, even in your class, you realize that you like to brand yourself in a certain way. You like people to see you, to be this kind of person. So people, when I need something, I know whom to go to. So you want to be that type of person that when they talk about quantum, when they talk about digital learning, when they talk about anything professional in a certain area, you really want to stand out and be noticed and be contacted. So we are saying that it matters, like everything you have said actually matters. So Kwabdan is saying that presence can directly lead to increased professional career opportunities, which is very true. And Clinton says it provides credibility credibility. So Abraham says branding is like packaging. Your brand determines your value. Thank you so much, Abraham. So it's just like packaging. So how you package yourself will determine your value, the value people will place on you, the value people will talk about when you are not in that room to say that, okay, let's go for this brand because it says the best. So we are saying yes, like all that you said, you stand out in a crowded digital. All right. So market yourself and your career as a brand. And why are we saying personal branding is very important? Why? Because it enhances credibility and trust, like you have mentioned earlier, and it also helps in networking and career opportunities. Sorry. Okay, so there are some key elements of branding you may have to look at. One is consistency. How consistent are you online in terms of your username, in terms of your profile, in terms of your bio as well, so that when you are on different platforms, on different platform on X, I am Dorcas, on Facebook, I am Attuabea, another name. Then on LinkedIn, I am Dorcas, another name. So then your audience or your customers are actually confused. They are just wondering, is it the same person doing the same thing? You are selling those products here, another products here. What products are you actually selling? That people will know you for that kind of particular product. So we are saying consistency is very important. Professionalism as well is also very important. You should know the kind of language communication you use. When you are in a class, you talk differently. But then I guess when you are home, you might not even speak English. You might be speaking your local language. You may be using some short terms and all that. So we are saying that professionalism as an online learner is very important to us as well. Then visibility. visibility. How do you sell your products if you are not visible? How do people even get to know you are in that field when you are not visible? I know most of us here are very talented. We are all skilled in one way or the other. But then how do we get to know the skills each of us has? Unless we are very visible, unless you saw your products out there for people to see, then nobody actually notices. And it looks like it is happening to all of us now. We are all we are all in learning quantum computing, but no one actually knows you are learning quantum science and technology. No one is seeing anything from you. No one is seeing any progress or any certificates and all that. So we are saying that visibility in this field is very important because it is one way people will notice you. So, in building your digital identity, we are saying that you need to create a strong online profile. So, whether LinkedIn, personal webs, your personal website, or your digital portfolio, we all need to create a strong online profile. Someone mentioned that it increases our career prospects, opportunity prospects, so that anyone that comes in contact with your personal website will be able to actually see the package you have and contact you. And one thing as well is highlight your skills and achievements. Highlight your skills and achievements. How many of us so far has on LinkedIn or any social media platform actually highlighted that they are attending the school? If you have, just say yeah in the chat and let me see. How many of us have actually said we are actually in the school? Let's highlight our achievements. How many of us are doing that? How many of us are even talking about the courses that we are doing? And even relevant projects that we are engaging in? If you highlight some of these certifications, some of these courses, some of these relevant projects you are doing, then you will be noticed. Then you get that kind of visibility. Then you get that kind of professionalism for people to know that, yes, I can see a champion, I am visible online, I am taking this course, and I'm very actively involved in all that. It's just a few of us who are actually doing it. So we are saying that highlighting all these things can actually build your digital identity. And not just sharing your certifications, but then it is also equally important that you engage in other online communities. There are lots of quantum science and technology communities online, example like Keyword, IBM, a lot that you could engage in online because these groups actually will increase your field, your interest, that you actually get to form groups to study, do some research and all that. And you get connected as well. So please, we are saying that engage in online communities if you have not been doing so. This is not the only community you have, but then there are more communities to actually get involved with as well. And the other thing as well is showcasing your learning journey. It is important that we document every journey. Document every journey. So you document your progress. You don't need to, it's not all about progress as well, because sometimes we learn even from the mistakes. So you can give regular updates on your social media blogs, your vlogs, your LinkedIn, and any other platform that you are in. So you document your challenges, people encourage you, people share ideas on how to even solve through. So you don't want to miss all that. So in this course, we are saying that, please, we want to see you document your progress. We want to see you document your challenges. We want to see you share insights and learnings. We want you to be authentic. Just be you. Just be you. And don't be scared, but be you. So I was discussing with someone just yesterday, and we're saying that LinkedIn is the only place where you come and every second someone is sharing a success story. Every second you see someone sharing a success story and you're like, are people really not struggling? It's very interesting. But then to be asked, it's not always about success. I guess we all go through challenges. There are struggles with the code and that you are not getting right. You are getting errors, how to debug, and how you even did it. So we are saying be you and share both those success and struggles to build reliability. So networking as an online learner, we are saying it's good to connect with peers and mentors. How many of us, since we joined this course, has been able to send a hi to another person from a different institution, another person in a different country? How many of us are doing that? I guess by now, none of us, or maybe even just a few of us, have been able to actually done that. Oh, so Kwabna says he has. Oh, great. Kudos to Kwabna. So Kwabna has actually said hi to someone. Philip as well has also connected with someone as well. It looks like there are lots of people who are actually connecting. Wow. Indam as well. Isaac has also done that. So that is great. That is how it all starts, building our own network, forming study groups, and getting opportunities together. So you need to connect with others in the courses that you are reading. Then join professional groups as well. Join professional groups. So the stress is on professional groups. Groups that will develop you, groups that are interested in your growth, your career growth, your professional growth, and all that. Forums that are very professional or online communities that will promote what you are doing is what you need to actually join. Then another way to also network is by attending virtual events. So webinars, workshop, conferences, seminars, a whole lot. If you hear of any workshop in quantum science and technology, if you are free, make time to just click, just log in, just join that online workshop or online webinar and connect with others. And you will be surprised where it might uh, land you. And so on this, I like to pause so that if anyone would like to share their experience on how getting connected virtually has actually changed their life or their study or their research in any way. Anyone wants to share something with us, you can unmute yourself or you can decide to do that online. Anyone? How networking has impacted them? Hey, no one yet. It looks like no one yet. So it looks like we have a lot of work to do here. Wow. But Abdullah, you can't say you've not connected to anyone. You have connected to someone. So how has that
Hello?
influenced you? Yes. Okay. Someone is online.
Yeah,
Someone
it's
wants.
quite. I was trying to speak, but my microphone wasn't working.
Okay, Kwabena.
Yeah, for me, what connecting has helped me to do is that it's giving me a lot of ideas in my research. I follow a lot of these professional platforms like on LinkedIn, and a lot of information on topics that I find very interesting continuously flows. I've tried to connect with some very prestigious professors from outside Ghana who work on things like high performance computing. And I'm very interested in those things. So I follow their feed, and it's really giving me a lot of research ideas that I have even used towards a publication. And it's really helped me in that regard, just by reaching out to them for some advice.
Thank you so much, Kabina. One more wants to share. Okay, so you realize that, I mean, connecting to people actually exposes us to a lot of things, and it opens doors and opportunities for us. Then leveraging on social media. I mean, all that we are saying, it's all about social media, and now there are lots of social media platforms, a lot. I can't count them. I'm sure there are more that you know about that I don't even know. There's a TikTok, you have X, formerly Twitter, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have YouTube, and you have LinkedIn as well. There are lots of them as well. But then it is important that you actually choose the right platform for yourself. We are not saying don't join all platforms, but then even when you join a platform, you need to actually define what you want. I always say, even in Twitter, your interest and what you read actually gives you the kind of feed you see. So when I go on Twitter, I don't see any musician there. I don't see anything like you may see. What I see on X, I see workshops in mathematics. I see people talking about quantum science and technology. I see AI and machine learning, data science, because that's the kind of things I've been reading there. So that is what it will provide for you. If you go to Facebook, know the kind of social media you are joining, because normally, even for Instagram, it's more like for pictures. So you can be posting a lot of pictures. Facebook has become a more like social platform. So people go there to say whatever they want, react how they want to react, and feel how they feel. So you need to actually choose your own platform to build, to package yourself. And LinkedIn is for professional network. LinkedIn is for professional network. So if you're not on LinkedIn and you want to connect to people professionally, then we are saying that today you need to quickly run there, sign up to get your LinkedIn account and connect to people professionally. You need to post regularly as well. If you have been on a social media platform, you realize that those who are very loud, are well known, they are popular, they become celebrities. So why don't you and I become celebrities in our area of interest? Why don't we become celebrities for our own package? Because when we post regularly, if we share more content and update our customers, our audience on what we have, then I mean, they get to appreciate it. We get to interact with them. And in doing so, we learn to build a community. So you then get to have a community where you engage with your audience and you build relationship is. So we are saying that in as much as we leverage on social media to sell what we have, you should know the right platform that you should be on to sell a good package and stay relevant. Stay relevant. It's very important. Staying relevant means that you need to keep learning. You need to keep yourself updated with latest trends, latest developments, latest breakthrough in that field. So you can't say you are you are whatever you are when you don't even know what is going on in that field. You don't know the latest fashion. How can you be a fashion designer? You don't even know what is going on now in the quantum world. You don't know what is going on as a medical physicist. You need to keep learning just to be updated and be open to new ideas as well. So we are saying adapt and evolve, which means you need to be open to new tools, new platforms, and all that. Then regularly you assess and adjust your personal brand to align with your goals. So you need to keep reflecting, you need to keep repackaging. So you realize that today it is Pabna who is on top. So there's competition. Pabna is learning more. Pabna is really updating, giving us feedback and all that. Okay, can I go back, reassess myself and repackage myself very well? I mean, I don't leave my goals and interests behind, still aligning with my goals, then make improvements and some adjustments as well. So, what am I saying? I'm saying that your brand is not what you actually sell, it is the experience you deliver. The experience you deliver. So, on this note, we want to learn to brand ourselves today for a more impactful words experience. So, in doing so, and knowing that LinkedIn is a professional platform where we can connect to people in various fields, we are saying that let's log on to LinkedIn now. So, if you don't have an account, so I moved to LinkedIn. Let me stop sharing this screen. Okay, so if you don't have a LinkedIn account, let's go online. Let's create an account. If you have an account as well, then you might have logged in now. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn. Let me give you some few minutes as you try to get log into LinkedIn right now. So if you don't have an account, you may have to create an account. So, okay, so as I wait for you, I'm going to share an experience from the chat from Philip. Philip says, my network experience so far through this program webinar, I got connected with Dr. Martin, who gave me the opportunity to volunteer for the current Western camp hosted at KNUST. And I must say it's a great opportunity and experience of both learning and teaching and networking with others with like minds. You all helped me thank him and the organizers of this educative program. Thank you so much, Philip, for sharing your experience. The organizers and the team really appreciate and they are happy to know that they are making an impact. Okay, how many of us are there on LinkedIn? If you are not there yet, how many of us have been able to log in? Okay, the question is, how many of us don't have an account? How many of us don't have an account? If you don't have an account, don't worry, we'll create one right now. We want you to connect to people in your field. I am done logging in. Okay, thank you. If you don't have an account, we'll actually assist you now to create one. So we said one thing I made mention of was documenting our journey. Okay, documenting our journey. So it's equally important that we document our journey, talk about our skills, new certifications we are getting and all that. So if you come to, I mean, this is how LinkedIn actually looks like. This is me. So this is my name. It is me, no one's name. So if you're looking for me on LinkedIn, you go and type my full name. You should see me there as well. So I can click on my profile. This is what I have. I hope you can see my screen. Okay. So if you come, this is you. If you don't have a profile picture, I'm asking that you create a profile picture, give yourself a profile picture. There's a background as well you can create for yourself. Your background can actually sell you as well. So you can create a nice background. I'm not sure this is nice. I'm not really a graphic designer, but then it should be okay. So it just tells what I do, where I am, what I'm interested in. Then I have a profile picture to be identified with for people to see the face behind that account, for that account as well. So when you do, if you go online with your profile, open to means that I'm open to work, open to do anything. You can add a profile section, you can enhance your profile, and you can do a lot more. So uh, a suggestion is there's a mobile app for it, whether on Android or you're using iPhone. You don't need to be connected to the laptop before you log in. But the easiest way is, since we are all using smartphones, you can do that with your smartphone. So in trying to document everything that I have, so you realize that I document everything. So I share posts. I talk about, so this is my profile. That's we did mention it is good you keep updating your profile so that people will actually know you. So when they come, you can talk about you. You do post a lot, sharing about your area of research, your interest, and all that. Then you document your experience as well. So let's say you are here, you want to add a profile section. So you could add a profile section. Now we are all in the school. So we've all added an education to us. So if you click on add profile section, you have add education, add position, add services, add career break. You can add your skills and others. But then you can add education because now we are all attending the e-learning international school on Africa for African Science and Technology. So what we want to do is add that to our education profile. So you click on that school, school. So then you add the school you are attending. So ELAIS QST. So what is it? So it's asking what kind of degree are we getting? We get a certificate. I'm sure it's definitely a certificate we are going to get. Interesting. So field of study. What is the field of study? So quantum. Let's see if it will give us. Okay, so nothing in quantum science and technology. Technology. So the school is start date. You started in August. The year is 2024. Where is my year? Hey, 2024. I started 2024. We are in 2024, right? So 2024. Then which year are we ending? We are ending next year, February. The year is 2025. Okay, good. So what kind of activities are you doing? So you can add that as well. So we are all doing that. If you haven't done that yet, we are all doing great. Okay, we know inputs grade now, activities and societies. So maybe what are some of the activities we are doing? We are having lectures, we're having labs, we are having, okay, so maybe labs, I will do lab experience for me, the lab experience. Okay, there'll be project work as well. So instead of saying project work, maybe I would like to write research, engagement, engagement. Then description. What is the school about? Okay, so this is a 6 months school. Okay, 6 months e-learning, African, international, international school on quantum science and technology. I'm keeping it short. You can decide to add more, say more about it. Then you can decide to add a skill as well. So we recommend adding your top 5 skills in this experience. Then add media like images, documents, other things that you have. So you can add all that. Then when you are done, you save. Nicely. Yeah, so I'm happy to share that I've started my certificate course at Elias QST. Then you can post to your friends. So you can decide to skip, you can post now or next year then, or you can even decide to edit and add more content to it. But then I'm not going to post now, so I'm going to skip. But I want you to do the posting. So if you are done updating, give me a thumbs up in the chat. If you are done updating. If you are using your phone, that should also be easier to do. Okay, so if you are using your phone, those of us using our phones, if you are in LinkedIn, you click on your profile. So you see your profile there, click on your profile. Then on my phone, it has add section as well. So I can click on add section and do all these inputs I have done. If you are done, kindly give me a thumbs up in the chat. I guess I'm still waiting for feedback. I'm still waiting for your feedback then. Okay, so let me go check my education. Yeah, so voila. So if you go check through your profile, you realize that I've added this to it. So I've added an education journey. I've documented this education. So anybody that comes to see my profile, they get to appreciate, oh, okay, so she has taken a course in that. Oh, okay, so she's certified, she has a certificate. Okay, so if we need anything, we can contact this person. Okay, so ally is done. Okay. I hope you shared. So you need to share so that we can all go and congratulate you on that. So there are lots of sections, like I said, you can add. So that is one way to actually document your journey. And if you want to share, okay, so if you also want to make a post as well, you can actually make a post when you become used to your phone, then when you are on your laptop, you just struggling to navigate your way. Okay, nice. Okay, so it looks like some of us have been able to do that. We hope that all of us will be able to add that education part to our journey. We'll be able to document it. So I come online. I want to really connect to people out there. I can use the search bar. If a group has been mentioned to you, you can use the search bar to actually uh, connect to them. So maybe I know a group like K-World, I can search for K-World. It's a quantum group. So I search K-World, I click. This is K-World. If you have not followed them before, then you have the option that will say follow. So when you follow people, what it also means is that any kind of updates they make in terms of career opportunity, in terms of research, any kind of contribution, discussion going on from them, you get to see their feed and you get to read. So I follow Keyword. So anytime Keyword make a post, I get to see. So you realize that, oh, okay, so in 3 weeks ago, Keyword actually welcomed Q Bulgaria. Okay, so then, hey, do we have Q Ghana? Do we have Q Nigeria? Do we have? So you keep asking us, okay, how do I connect? Then, okay, maybe can I send them a message? Quickly, I click, I send them a message. It's one way to connect. You've heard of, okay, there's a quantum promoter, maybe let's search for Prince Dorsis. Prince Dorsis. Okay, so I searched for Prince Dorsis. Oh, okay. So Prince is a software engineer. Anyway, Prince Dorsis is among the participants online, so he's here. Oh, he's a software engineer. He's a MasterCard Foundation alumnus. Okay, so any information I need about MasterCard, how to connect, can he connect me to other people in MasterCard? Okay, then maybe Prince is the guy. So I can follow Prince or I can ask to connect. So if you have not connected with him before, you can ask to connect. You send an invitation to connect. You will accept, then you will join. Then you can send him a message as well. So there are lots of ways we could connect with each other. So I would like us to connect with each other if we haven't yet. So maybe you are wondering, where is my profile? If I want to send my profile link to someone to connect, okay, so on more here, if you open your phone, so I'm doing that along with my phone as well, just so to give you a very good feedback. So if I'm on my profile, I have open on phone, you have open to add profile section, you have the enhance, and you have more as well. So I can click on more. If it's the phone, you have send profile in a message, you want to send your profile to someone in a message, you want to save to PDF, or you want to read about this profile, then I can read about this profile and every information that I need. On the phone, sometimes you have contact info, and in that your contact info, you realize that you have your profile. So you can copy your profile, then share with others as well. So if I want to, or here I can click on contact info. So if you click on contact info from here, let me go back. Okay, so contact info, contact information. If it's on the phone, you see contact info where you have the more option. So it says contact info. This is my LinkedIn profile. So I can copy the profile, then share with you or any other person. So share, let's share. So I'm copying my profile to share with you. So copy link. Okay, let me just copy link, then share with you. So please, I want us to do same. Normally, if it was my phone, so you see my profile in the chat room. If it was my phone, I think you have a shorter version of it. Okay, so I'm going to connect with Philip now. So I click on the link. So I've clicked on Philip's link. So it looks like Bezaz, your link is not showing us the link. I'm missing that. So Philip, I'm connecting with Philip. Oh, so Philip is a research assistant, Botswana. So Philip, I'm sorry. It looks like you've already sent me one already, so I accept yours. Okay, please let's connect with each other. Send in your LinkedIn. Fabina, yours is not showing as a link for me. So I've connected with Philip. I'll connect with Bezaz now. Please let's connect with each other. Okay, so I'm accepting Adin's own now. I've accepted Adin's. I want to connect with Otene as well. So let's build our network. So we are building our professional network. So Otene, I've sent you an invitation. I hope you accept it. You accept my invitation. It looks like I'm okay. So I'm accepting. I'm connecting with Kwabena now. So let's get connected now. Okay, so I'm growing my network. It looks like today for me, I'm growing my network. Nana, it looks like I'm missing your link. I don't know if you can re-send your link again. Looks like we are missing some pieces. So it looks like if we are 40 online today, it means that you are going to connect to about 40 professionals or for 40 educators or researchers in the field. And that is how we grow our network. Okay, so it looks like my network is already growing. So if I come to network, I have all these people to connect with. So it looks like I'm already connected with all these people. Please don't hesitate to get connected. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to connect with Nana. So you realize that that's one interesting thing about LinkedIn because it's a professional network, so that anytime I visit my home, this is my home, see the kind of feed I get. So, okay, so I realize that, okay, there's this geophysical work going on in Ghana here, and this is the gentleman at KNUST doing a lot of work and all that. I'm interested in geophysics. So you can decide to click, read his profile, then reach out to him, send a message. I'm an undergraduate student. I just completed my undergraduate studies. I'm interested in doing a graduate program in this. I read your profile a whole lot. Then you send to that person. You keep reading a whole lot. So depending on your interests, depending on the kind of interest you connect as well. If so, there are lots of communities. I think I just mentioned Q World. The latest talk we had, who remembers the company? Daniel. Where was Daniel coming from? Who remembers where Daniel?
Xanadu.
Xanadu. Thank you so much, Xanadu. So Daniel gave a talk. Then I realized that, wow, uh, Daniel gave a very wonderful talk. Daniel is at Xanadu. He works there. But don't forget, he's not there alone. There are others with him as well. Okay, so how can I get to connect? Maybe I need to follow Xanadu. So I come to search. Xanadu. I search Xanadu. Okay, so this is Xanadu. Oh, this is their logo. Okay, so it was the same logo. So then I can connect, I can follow Xanadu there as well. Sometimes you see when I click on Xanadu, there are others who are also working at Xanadu. Look at the interesting thing is I see this gentleman, it says He's Xanadu resident. Okay, so I can follow him. Quantum architecture scientist at Xanadu. So I can try to connect with him. Oh, I see a very you see this gentleman, maybe a familiar face. He's a PhD student. He's also into quantum computing. Uh, so you look at the field, then you want to connect with him. So you click on connect, then you wait for them. So it's pending. I'm hoping that they will accept my invitation and I grow my network. If I need a message and I want to be specific, then I can send a follow-up message to them as well. Any question? I mean, someone is going to share their screen with us now. They require your email address to allow my connection with you, please. I have accepted your invitation. So any any question? And please get ready to share your screen with us. We are going to make a post now and tag ourselves. And I mean, you can be very ambitious, very, very ambitious, especially when you want to build that kind of visibility and you want people to get to see you, people to get to know you and say that, aha, this person or this lady is doing this and that. You want to tag people so that these people will actually see what you are doing. You can also do that as well. So you can make a post. So let's say I want to make a post. And with this post, this is where you are going to share your screen with me. I want you to make a post and share your screen with me. So I come to home. So when you are home, it says start a post. Try writing with AI. So let's all go to home. Let's make a post. Let's make a post. Your post should be okay. Maybe your experience about this whole program so far, what you've learned and all that. So let's go. Anyone wants to share their screen, I'll stop sharing mine, then I'll allow you to share yours. Anyone? Anyone wants to share their screen? So we use your screen to do the demonstration, what everyone does. Okay, let me see if someone wants to share their screen. I think we are still sharing our LinkedIn profile. Anyone wants to share their screen? Anyone wants to share their screen with us? Let me know. We will. Anyone wants to share their screen? Please, I'm looking forward to someone sharing their screen. So we are going to make a post. I need all of us all of us are actually going to make a post. So let's make a post now. But then before we make a post, I want us to search for Department of Physics, KNUST, Department of Physics, KNUST. I want us to follow them because in our post, we are going to tag them. Okay, so this is Department of Physics. This is what you see. Then you follow them. Then let's go back to home. I want to make a post. Please, who is sharing their screen with me and all of us? You want me to call you or someone who volunteer? Okay, Dorsis will share his screen for us. So Dorsis, thank you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Dorsis is going to share his screen. We are all going to make a post. He's going to share his experience through his post. You're also going to do the same thing. So I have stopped sharing. Dorsis, you can share your screen now. Oh, or Dorsis, you have a question. Okay, Dorsis, you can share your screen now.
Hello, madam.
Yes, please.
Please, how do you search for the KUST, this thing that you said we should like before we share the post? I didn't get that part.
Okay, so I come to search. So this is search. Uh, let me go back. So you've seen the search button, right? So I know of,
Where do you go home before you search?
okay, so if you're at home, so when you're at home, you see search. So this is where my search is. If you're using your phone, let me be sure for you. So if you are using your phone, wherever you are, I mean, you see search, the search button at the top.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so you type, I mean, you've heard that Department of Physics, KNUST, is doing something in quantum science and technology you are interested in, and you like to follow them or visit their page to see what they do. So you type Department of Physics. There are so many physics departments. So physics, you realize that as you even type, you see a lot of departments of physics. But then the one I'm looking for is KNUST, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. So I click on that, and this is Department of Physics. So I'm using this logo to identify them. Then you follow. So you follow them. Okay, I hope we are there. Okay, so let's follow them. Doses, you can still share your screen. I think I should stop sharing screen for Doses to share his screen. Doses is sharing his screen. Okay, thank you, Doses. Doses is sharing his screen with us. Oh, Doses, this is not your screen. Is it mine? No, this is Doses' screen. Yeah, thank you. So Doses is sharing his screen with
Yeah, this
us.
is my screen.
Okay, so Doses is already following Departments of Physics. So we go to home. So Doses, let's go home. We want to make a post. So you see, start a post. So maybe you would like to share your experience with us so far. So let's see, when you type, we'll learn how to tag and be very ambitious. Okay, so Dosis, you can go ahead and make your post.
Okay, this is not planned, so I'm just typing anything that comes to my
Oh,
mind.
no problem, no problem. Please, everybody should be doing their own post as well. We are just sharing the screen to actually, so you two be typing yours. I guess I'm also going to type mine. Since I'm giving a talk, I'm going to type about my experience today. Okay, so you realize that Doses would like to tag the Department of Physics, KNUST. So he uses the @ sign. So immediately you use the @ sign and you start typing what you want, it shows up. So let's go back. It looks like it came, yes, the first one. So what he wants has popped up, Department of Physics, KNUST, so he can click on it. Very good. So he has tagged Department of Physics. Department of Physics will actually see this post because he has tagged them. Then Department of Physics knows that, oh, okay, so there's a gentleman, Chris Dawes, who is part of our program and all that. So in future, it becomes easier for the department to know the people that were in their program. Aside the data they have, they know that these people have been ambassadors for them. So if they need anything, people to promote their program, people to bring on board, then let's go for this gentleman because he has been very active in promoting us. Thank you. Are you done with your post or you're adding
I'm
more?
not done.
You
Still
want to
thinking
add
about what
more?
to add. Yeah. I want to add
Okay,
more.
please add more, add more, add more. Okay. So if you want to tag anyone, so you can decide to tag Xanadu. I mean, those of us who are still writing, you want Xanadu to appreciate and see that you are part of this program because they are collaborators as well, they are sponsors. So you would want them to see that, yes, indeed, Dorcas is, in this course and working, you can decide to tag Xanadu as well using the @ sign. Please, if you finish typing, those of us who are using our phones and all that, if you finish your post, you can take a screenshot and share it with us in the chat. But don't forget to tag some of your colleagues some of your colleagues you have connected with today. Don't forget to tag them. So you can mention their names.
Hello, Doc.
Yes, please.
Like some of us have, like for me, I have posted this like the day I was like I
Oh, no
started it.
problem. So make another post. So you are documenting your journey. So make another post. Me, I have a lot to share. The day I got the admission and even the recent opportunity that we shared with you.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, you can share that, right?
Yeah.
So that people will actually, because the more we do that, the more we sell ourselves, we are packaging, we are selling the brand, the more people will appreciate that, oh, okay, so this is how the program is going. And okay, why don't we support them if they are supporting students to do master's program and travel and all that? I think if you've attended most online school before, there has not been any kind of package like that. So, I mean, this is a good package you can share as well. And you are looking forward to being selected and all that. Please don't forget to tag Dr. Henry Martin. He will see your post. When you are done, you can take a screenshot, share it with us, please. You can even post about the online branding today. Well, we've had Daniel's talk. You can share Daniel's talk. You can talk about the Python courses. Okay, so you realize that Prince is tagging, so he's using the ads to get your names. I think his F, maybe when you start typing the F, that his other name, Philip, something, maybe it will come. Or you've not connected to him yet.
Yeah, I connected to him.
Yes, so you see why,
Yeah, my name
so
is Philip.
now if we connect to the people and we follow them, it becomes easier tagging them. So if you have someone in your network, it becomes easier. You can decide to become very ambitious. So you look at the other quantum NGOs, other quantum groups and all that. You want them to see what is happening as well in Africa. So you could tag keyword, okay, that is
Okay.
Daniel. Voila.
Yeah. And Philip Martin, right?
He is Henry Martin.
Oh, Henry, sorry. Y? It's Y or I?
R.Y. Martin. Okay, so the first one, let's connect with someone here today. Someone connected with some of, there is Ajana. I mean, some of your colleagues you're in the program with.
Yeah. You can see Daniel Ofori. Yeah, let
Yes,
me add Daniel
so
Ofori.
yeah, you can connect
Mhm.
with him. Yeah, Daniel Fori has, I'm happy to share that I've started my certificate at, yay. Daniel has shared his screen with us. Daniel, that's great.
I can see many Daniel Ofori Oforis here. So, uh, is
I think
Daniel?
it's the second one. The second one. I've
Oh,
seen him. It's the
okay,
second
okay,
one.
yeah,
Yes. Okay.
okay.
And the part of being ambitious, then it means you want to tag other people to see you, other groups. So you can tag IBM, K-World, and all those groups so that they will see that, oh, okay. So there's this African gentleman or lady who is, I think, the first one. There's Africa is also doing quantum science and technology. They can follow up and all that. If you notice some Ghanaians, I mean, maybe you want to tag the Ministry of Education, you can be very ambitious. You look for Ministry
Okay.
of Education, Ghana, UNESCO, I mean, European Physical Society, that is being ambitious because you want them to see what is happening in Africa. You want them to see what is happening in Ghana, in Togo. They talk about quantum science and technology so that if anything should come to Africa, they have seen what you are doing and they are going to actually follow up on that. Okay, so that is great. So now, if you are done, you can share your posts. I see. Okay, so he has shared his post. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dosis. Thank you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you.
maybe you can stop sharing. I'll just take the last thing then, maybe. Okay, so I'm going back to sharing my screen. Share. Okay, so I'm here. I think Dosis tagged me, right? So Dosis tagged me. Oh, there's an Euphorics own too as well. So I can see that if I come to notifications, I can see all that. So it says Dosis mentioned me in a post. So I can click on it. Then I can like. I can also make a comment. Let me just make a simple grade to see, or let me just make a simple comment, grades. You can make a repost. So normally when people make posts, you can share your thoughts. You can share your thoughts. You can share your disagreements or agreements on their posts. So you can do repost, repost with thoughts. It means you want to make a comment on that, or you can just repost instantly. That is, you don't want to make any comments on that as well. So to get all the presents, it's very important you keep liking people posts. That's why I said you need to be very active. So you need to like some of the posts, like the post we shared. So we shared a post. So if we make a post on LinkedIn, I want to share, stop sharing. I'm going to share the LinkedIn post we made. We made the LinkedIn posts already. We're looking forward that you follow and you like the post, but then it looks like we all missed that. So if we visit our WhatsApp pages, we made a post, a LinkedIn post some time back. So I want to go click on that post we made, then share with you. Okay, so I'm looking for that LinkedIn post. I want to get it directly. Okay, maybe I'll just visit the Department of Physics page. So let me share. So that posts on solar springs, Department of Physics. So let me go to Department of Physics. Departments of Physics recently. So Haruna post is here. Okay, I've so Departments of Physics made a post I'm interested in. I want to share because I mean it concerns all of us. So okay, so the recent posts. So, I mean, aside this e-learning program, there are other programs that are also in progress, like Gene Quantum Education. This is mainly for senior high school uh, students to promote quantum science and technology to the senior high school. Then they can move on to do the bachelor's and postgraduates and all that. So, I mean, we participated in a Western camp. I think Philip gave us that experience. So Department of Physics has made a post about it. Now we are all parts of Department of Physics. We are all parts of this community. So we need to promote this. So you can make a repost and share your thoughts, how you are excited seeing this development and seeing that it is starting from Ghana and you are looking forward that it will spread across and all that. So we are hoping that, after today's, talk, we are all going to build a very strong network, online presence. We are going to get connected with other people, not just those people. I'm looking forward that by the end of this lesson, you are going to go on LinkedIn, search for researchers. You saw this earlier post, right? Where we had our facilitators. I think today's lecture, you can go search for all these people and follow them or connect with them as well. So when they come and give their talks and all that, we do a follow-up. When you do that, it becomes easier. So after their talk, being very ambitious, I can send a message or an email to them. Hi, I'm Attuabea-Addo. I'm part of the Elias program. I attended your talk. That was very inspiring. I'm interested in riches into quantum software. So I'm interested in quantum software. I appreciate if you can mentor, give me some guidance and all that. And voila, you are there. I'd like to take questions now. If you have questions, contributions, you can add in. Please, questions. Pamela, please, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Hello?
Yes, please.
Okay. I just wanted to ask quickly about how to develop consistency in posting. I know that if we want to brand ourselves on the digital space, we need to have a specific kind of unique identity. So I was asking, how do we find that? How do we go about finding that identity of ours? Should it be purely about what interests us, or should it be based on our goals? Like, how do we find an identity to communicate digitally, like in regular intervals?
All right, thank you so much, Kwabena. Like we mentioned earlier, consistency is very important and being active. But then the question is, what's are your interests? What interests you? Even with quantum science and technology, do I want to be an educator? So then I know I want to be an educator. So that is the path. So anything around quantum education and all that means I'm looking, I should be updated with latest trends, latest information and all that. I should be open-minded, be able to share my thoughts. As if for research, mainly research, then if it's research, I want to build myself in that area. So it will come with a lot of reading, it will come with a lot of activity so that I don't become idle and I have nothing to say as well. So depending on which area, then you align it with your goals, because you remember we mentioned aligning with your goals in building your profile. I did mention that we need to reassess. You need to do some kind of reassessments. You need to do some kind of repackaging. But in doing that, it should align with your goals so that you don't miss that. Today, I'm doing quantum. Tomorrow, I'm doing photonics. The next day, I'm doing medicine. They all have an intersection so that even if I am interested in the intersection, I need to brand that part to be visible. Else, your audience might think that you are confused and you actually do not know which path you actually want to go. I hope I have answered your
Yes, thank you very much.
All right. If there are no further questions, I think we are done for today. It was great having you around. Okay, what about cybersecurity and privacy issues? So like I said, I'm not sure LinkedIn, you want to come and talk about your family, you want to come and post. No, I can't post my family on LinkedIn, but I can post my family on Instagram, right? I can post my personal pictures on Instagram and with all the poses and all the styles. But LinkedIn is very professional. So, like I said, choose the right platform. Know the kind of information you actually put out there. Now, there are lots of hackers, there's cybersecurity and all that for people to actually track you. So information you put out there, you have to be careful about the kind of information you put out there, the kind of things you sell to people out there. You need to be actually cautious about that. So maybe in future we will talk to our lead, Dr. Henry Martin. Maybe we can have a talk. Someone can come and give us a talk on this kind of cyber security and all that because so I think we should have a talk on quantum ethics. So Dr. Martin, if you're here, I think we should have a talk on quantum ethics so that we can address some of all these cyber issues and all that. Thank you, thank you. All right, thank you so much for coming. I think we have a class this week. Looking forward to that class and meeting all of you. It was great having you around. Thank you.